All right, we are live. Let's make sure that my head is not cut off, figuratively speaking, on this live stream, but we're ready to go. So, one of the things that, yeah, it's a little bit cut off, but not quite. We're going to tilt it up just a teeny bit, right? Just a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right, take two. So, what's going on, everybody? Khordmaster is here. Excited to be here. I don't want to keep looking this way, but I do want to make sure that the framing is good. But today we are here to talk about the Nord Piano 5. So pretty much anytime I talk about anything on my channel that that I'm reviewing or talking about or whatever the case may be, I want to be as upfront as humanly possible to make sure that you guys know how I came across this or how I got it in the house, right? So I did not purchase this. This was sent to me from the great folks over at Zounds, Zounds. They love my channel, which is awesome. And they are empowering my channel to allow me to use equipment that I like, dream equipment, stuff that I've always wanted to try out. And not even having to do anything with it in terms of content, right? It's like fully up to me as a creator, which is really incredible. So I still really want to talk about things when they're really exciting. And I've had this now for about, I guess I should leave this up here, right, on YouTube, so in case anyone is chatting or anything like that. But I've had this keyboard now for about about 2 weeks, about a week and a half or so, and open it up upstairs. I actually did like a unboxing of it upstairs. I'm probably have to maybe release that or something as like a really first impressions, but I didn't like plug it in that video. It was just taking it out of the box. But I'm really fully understanding why this is priced the way that it is, and there's so many things that I've sort of realized and appreciated about this from the day that I first started using it. And I just want to talk about it a little bit, talk a little bit about it with you guys today, specifically like what is so exciting about it for me. So I think the first thing is that like when, as a piano player, when there's an instrument that comes my way that is like calling my name when I'm not around it, figuratively speaking, like making me want to hurry up and get home so I can play and practice, that is that's a big deal, right? And so I have now 3 88 keys in the house, and I have 1 88 key outside the house at my other studio, and none of them come close to making me feel like so excited to play on the keyboard. And it's a combination of, I think, 3 things. I keep looking this way because the chat is here, but I have this set to members only. So only if you're a channel member will you be able to chat with me on these, more serious live streams, more, I don't know, is that the right word? Serious, like this is an evergreen live stream, right? This is a live stream that normally would be me filming with my phone and then uploading it to YouTube. But I want to start doing a lot more of these types of live streams for evergreen content, just because it's going to allow me to get them out more often, right? And not worry about editing and stuff like that. So back to the keyboard. Where did I leave off? Talking about the keyboard. So the first thing is that like the action on this digital piano is stellar. It just feels really good to play, and it just feels like the way that I would want a digital piano to feel as I'm playing it, for lack of a better word, right? It feels amazing from the moment that I first started playing it. It's tight. It just feels great. Feels great. Second thing is the sounds that come on here. So there's, I'm still learning how how everything is set up on this, but there are these things called programs on here. And I want to talk about 2 things that really jumped out at me right away. When I am playing as a piano player on something like, I don't know if I want to mention, well, sure, I can mention other keyboards, right? My Roland Phantom. If you've been following the channel, you might know that I have an 88 key Roland Phantom off camera over back there. And a lot of the sounds on the Roland Phantom and scenes or programs in the Roland Phantom world are not designed for keyboard players. like fast playing and things like that. A lot of them are like pad sounds and atmospheric things and stuff like that, which is cool, but that's not really something that excites me as much. So I kind of just skip over those all the time. Here, 99% of what you get out of all these sounds or all these programs are just like variations to piano sounds and key like sounds, for lack of a better word. So let me show you kind of like this thing here, another sort of example. There's like a synth engine on here, sample synth engine, and I like playing guitar sounds on the piano. I want to learn the guitar eventually, but we know that like on any keyboard that you're playing, the guitar sounds that are on there are going to be the same exact guitar sound every time you press a key. But that's not the way a guitar actually works, right? When you're strumming, it's gonna look at me acting like I know how to play. I don't know how to play guitar, but like I think it looks like this kind of, right? So when you're strumming, it won't always be the same sound. And so this has something called round robin samples, which means this acoustic guitar finger, every time I press, this is A34 for those of you who may have the keyboard or maybe, you know, are getting it eventually or something. But A34, every time you press, there's two, I think there's three, I thought there was three before, but there's multiple, more than one, different samples, and maybe it's random by which one you get, slightly different samples. So it makes it just feel more natural. So when you play something like this, so it just sounds much more cool, in my opinion. What else we want to talk about? There's like a lot of just really great and like different sounding. Like look at that, Silence Mark II. That's like a EP. Yeah, it just sounds so good. So that's the other thing. And I think ultimately when you have a piano or any instrument that just wants you to play it because you're just drawn to it, that's what it's all about, right? Because I want to get better at the piano, and I've been practicing a lot more ever since I got this, which I think is definitely a really good thing. So that's kind of at a high level where we're at with this digital piano. I'll maybe do another like in-depth video or something like that once I get more knowledge about it and kind of like understand it a lot better. But for now, it's just a matter of having fun and just enjoying myself. So that's where we'll leave the video. Like I mentioned earlier, want to do more of these live streams that are specific about something and not like a me practicing the piano live stream on YouTube or something like that. I'm going to be doing those types on Instagram or maybe even Twitch or something, but probably Instagram just because it's more casual. And these, you know, the things that people are searching for, I want to make live videos on those things. So yeah, that's where we'll leave it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, peace.